Ryan, yeah, right, we got there in the end. Ryan, congratulations. You must be delighted with that performance to beat Christobi in that manner.
Yeah. Not exactly delighted with the performance, but it's nice to get a win over Chris. We both said we sort of struggled with the range there, and I think we were sort of both expecting each other to play better than we did, and we sort of dragged each other down. But yeah, it's nice to get a win over Chris. I think they said earlier I've not beaten him since 2020, so it's a long time ago. We've had some good games between then and now, and like I said, it's nice to get over the line against him.
This format is Cutthroat. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's a savage format. I felt like I had a bit of an opportunity in the second set. It was 1-1. We sort of both didn't really score that well, and I left myself 1-5-5 when after not scoring particularly well all the way down. And yeah, it's a savage format, and obviously got Johnny tomorrow. And surely he can play like that again. I'm hoping not, anyway.
Is it a big year for yourself? Because we've seen you do great things, and then, like you say, you switch off. Is next year the year that Ryan Searle puts it all together for the whole year?
Yeah, I've said to my partner Sophie that this year is a year I'm going to try and focus and put a lot more effort in than I have before. I feel like I've underperformed with how good a player that I am, and I've got a lot more to give to the sport, and I've sort of always done well on the floor, and last year I've done really well on the Euros, first time that I've ever done well on the Euros. And it's just the majors that are missing, and I feel like I've played well at the majors and just not had any luck. I've run into some big performances, and I feel like I'm not waiting for my luck to change. I'm going to change that myself.
You touched on, obviously, you did well on the Euro Tour. The criteria has changed, and it's now more difficult for yourself. What's your thought on that?
I was waiting for that. Obviously, I'm not happy about that because I'm not in the top 16 yet. Obviously, potentially, if I beat Johnny tomorrow, I might be in the top 16. So it won't affect me, but that doesn't mean that I still agree with it. Obviously, the top 16 are protected as it is anyway, and that only makes it worse. So yeah, obviously I do a lot of travelling, going to all the Euro tours. I try and do as many Pro Tours as I can, and it just feels like a bit of a kick in the teeth and takes away that reward of doing well. Obviously, I think I was number 5 on the Pro Tour Order of Merit. That takes a lot to do. You look at the people that are above me. I think it's Humphreys, Littler, Chizzy. They've all won multiple Euro tours, and it's just one of those things, and I'll deal with it. I'll try not to moan too much. I've said this year that I'm not going to moan. I know I spend a lot of time with Gary and he likes to moan. But yeah, I'm not going to moan about any travelling. I'm just going to get my head down, put a lot more effort in than I have in the past, and see where that takes me.
Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan, well done on tonight. You said about sort of a new focus for this year. We remember that final down in Minehead. How much do you think, or if at all, do you feel like you've improved as a player since that last TV final?
Yeah, I feel like I've improved a lot. I feel like I'm a lot more consistent. I've got a lot more to give to the game. I feel like I've underachieved for how good that I am, and I'm looking to put that right this season.
What do you think the missing ingredient is to get you back to that stage where you are competing for major finals and hopefully getting that major title?
I think it's a little bit of consistency, a little bit of luck as well. Like I've said, I run into some big performances and things seem to go against me sometimes. But I'm looking to put a lot more effort in and put a bit more time in on the board. A lot of the times when summer comes around, I'm taking 2-3 weeks off the board at a time, and for someone like me, that's not good. I feel like something in life that I've always done where I kind of take things too easy. I'm quite laid back, and I probably don't put as much effort in as what I should. And that's something that I'm looking to change.
Ryan, does that carrot of a top 16 spot potentially, if you beat Johnny tomorrow, put even more emphasis on that game?
I think it does, yeah. It does, and I'm hoping he doesn't play like that again because he's going to hammer me otherwise. But yeah, it's just one of those things. If I can get in the top 16, great. If I don't, I'll just go with it. Like I say, I'm trying not to moan. I had my little just saw on my Facebook, and it seemed to go everywhere. People take screenshots and send it everywhere, and just one of those things. And trying to keep quiet now, but get my head down, put the effort in, and get in the top 16, and just go from there.
What would a successful 2025 look like for you?
I think if I can, I don't think I'm looking to improve on my floor form. I think my floor form the last sort of 2-3 years has been pretty good. I think I've finished in the top 10 in the last 3 years, which is obviously good. My Euro Tour form last year was really good. The previous year is not great. And like I just said, it's just the major form that's missing. And I don't feel like I've played particularly bad in the majors. I'm just running into performances that a lot of people would lose to, and I'm just seem to be on the end of that. I think that's the only thing really that I can put right is performances in the majors.
Cheers, Ryan. Thank you.
Ryan, you spoke about there that wanted to put in more effort. You're not the first to have said that, Ryan. Bryce and Willie O'Connor have said the same thing. Why now? Why have you decided that now's the time to try and make the most of the potential?
So I think kind of getting a bit boring where potentially seeing players who are doing better than me, who I feel I'm a better player than. I see people in the top 16 who I feel like I should probably take their place, and it's easy to